I welcome Emmanuel Kalogerakis to your career podcast. Hello, Emmanuel.
Hello, Nikola. How are you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
Very well indeed. Thank you.
Okay. Emmanuel, you are an expert in the financial sector with a focus on finance and controlling. Let's dive into your career and let's talk about your main responsibilities. What do you like to do in your job, Emmanuel?
Nikola, as you very well said, I'm an all-arounder in the finance sector, let's say. I have gone from banking, treasury, to senior relationship management in the corporate and investment banking. But for the past 10 years, I'm a financial controller. And until recently, I was a senior international controller in Techem GmbH. What do I like about this? First of all, I love working in international environments. My whole life, my whole career, and a big part of my life is living outside of my country, outside of my comfort zone, in an international environment. So starting from the United States where I studied and I went when I was 18 years old, then coming back to Greece and working for Crédit Agricole, a French company, then moving to Germany, to Frankfurt to work for Techem in a German company, but been responsible for international subsidiaries. So from many angles, my life and my career is international, and this is a big part. Now controlling, what I like about controlling is I have been responsible for the planning, for the performance measurement, and dealing with KPIs. What I like the most is helping senior managers, C-level people, to take the right decisions. How can I do this? How can a controller help this? By bringing data, by bringing transparency into the table. And this is the best tool for senior managers to be able to take decisions. This is the only way that you can take the right decisions, by having the correct information. And that's my main job, to deliver not only data, but interpreted data. So transforming raw data into information in order for the managers to be able to take the right decisions. So this is my core competence, I would say.
The digitalization is an important topic now. No? Is it also a topic for you?
Nobody can avoid this, and at the beginning it sounds like a threat, because you go out of your comfort zone, you need to learn new things, and everybody gets scared, I guess, from at the beginning with this idea. But once we need to get out of our comfort zone. Things go so fast nowadays, so many developments in our life on a global scale, and artificial intelligence is already in our life. But we need to stop looking into this as a threat. We need to see it as an opportunity. People are afraid because they might lose their job because of the artificial intelligence. But for me, it's a tool to do my job even better, to help me to provide better information, more automatized. So going into the topic, we were using in Techem, we made important moves to automatize our reports, to make automatic dashboards with KPIs being updated automatically, which saves time to us, which delivers the information very quickly to the senior management. And still the controller has a role over there because you need to design these things. So instead of delivering results, calculating results with Excel, with a primitive, let's say, way, you design what the system should do, what a correct artificial intelligence system should do. So this is the new wave, this is the new trend. You still need human intellectual skills in order to steer these artificial intelligence tools and in order to lead an organization into this new digital era.
You worked in so many different companies. In which industries do you like to work?
One common denominator that I would say, I don't have preferences because obviously I have not been able to work at all the sectors. It's impossible, but I like to learn new things. So one common denominator of my past experiences, I worked at a bank, which is service industry. And I worked also at Techen, which is also again service industry. What did we do? We delivered billings, energy and water consumption billings. So one common denominator of my working experience is I feel very comfortable in the service industry. But on the other hand, being a senior relationship manager by Crédit Agricole, was in my portfolio. There were also industries, so industrial companies. So I learned industrial companies through the bank indirectly. So I'm not afraid, and I'm keen in working at any environment.
Okay. And what do you need to feel comfortable in your job?
I'm a person who likes this. I love this question, Nikola. What I like and what I'm looking for is responsibility and initiatives, and some freedom to use my brain to come up with ideas, to deliver results. There are many people who do not like this. I felt it from many colleagues in my past experiences that they avoid the responsibility. They don't want to take ownership. I take ownership of the situation. I like to deliver results. Don't forget that I was an athlete. I was at the national team of Greece when I was a junior at the cycling. So I was doing bicycling, which means I was competing. And part of the competition is you take ownership of the situation. You are responsible. You do not blame others. You cannot hide because the results are always evident. And I'm not afraid of the results. And why I'm not afraid of the results? Because I work very hard. And I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. I know that at some point I might screw up. Everybody screws up. But this is part of developing myself. This is part of becoming better. This is part of learning new things. And this is what I want to do. I want a higher responsibility, ownership, and leading a team because I like helping people. I like doing coaching on people. I was never the kind of the professional, also I didn't have responsibility, but I was never the kind of the professional who hides all the information and keeps all the knowledge and information for himself. No, I like to share information with people. I like to help people becoming better. And leading a team, for me, it's not the conventional authoritarian style of leadership. I tell you what to do and I just supervise you. Is working together, being a real team, having emotional intelligence and helping people and the whole team to become better and having fun, enjoying working with me. This is what I want to do, and this is what I'm seeking. And as part of our joint, let's say, project together, Nikola, this is my footprint here. What I would like to strongly state, I believe that I want such an opportunity because I know that I'm going to make a positive impact.
I can believe that you are a wonderful team player, Emmanuel, because we know each other a long time now. And yeah, it's close to a friendship, you and I. And it's so nice to have contact with you. You are a wonderful person. So, and let's talk about your only for a moment about your private passion. Do you have a hobby?
First of all, it's not a hobby, but I have a wife. Let's start from family. uh, and we do not have yet children, but we have two cats. So first of all, I love animals, and I learned from my wife to love animals because she always had animals, and it becomes a passion. But besides that, I like doing sports. As I told you, I was a bike rider. Now I do cycling, not in a professional manner, but just in the city. I go to the gym. I read books. I like politics in the sense that I have my own anxiety and concerns with what happens in the world nowadays, with the climate change, with all the challenges that the world faces, and I like to learn. I follow the news. I try to read, and until now, I believe that being a responsible member of the community was maybe an option or a luxury. But from now on, and let's think all the challenges that we're going to have with the energy this year, especially in Germany, becoming a responsible citizen is a must anymore. It's not an option, it's not a luxury. And I have all these concerns that I try to follow, and this is part of the things that I do in my personal life.
Yeah, and you have a big heart, no? Because the last time you were together with your family in Greece and you helped them with a project, so you stopped your work and you helped your family in their business, right?
You have a good memory. I thank you for mentioning it, for reminding this. So I stopped working for Tehem in January of 2022, so a few months ago. It was a common agreement to exit because it was the end of a cycle. I had been in the company for 10 years. New management came, new organizational structure, and there was not, I would say that my ability to make an impact and to make a difference in this organizational structure was diminishing day by day. And I did not want to stay anymore in a comfort zone. I want to do interesting things, and I wanted to find a way to motivate myself. As you correctly said, my wife's family has an online apotheke, an online pharmacy in Greece. It was a small business. It is still relatively small, but I helped them after January. So I've been working almost full time, also looking for a good professional opportunity in Germany. But I've been helping them. We have been double-sized during the past months versus last year. With my experience, I try to put structure. You know that Greeks are not famous for being very structured. Germans are. So I try to transfer knowledge from Germany and from controlling, which is a very structured sector, into a Greek business. And this is a challenge. But we are doing well. And also what I'm trying to do is I try to help the business to consolidate. So it's a very fragmented sector in Greece with 300 small online shops. And I try to help them to bring a fund in the business. So this is what I'm trying to do. But thank you for reminding this.
Yeah, it's a wonderful, great story and a really important part from your career. A wonderful story about your career, and you are a wonderful person. I wish you all the best for your future. Take care about your health, and all the best. Thanks for this wonderful career story, Emmanuel.
Nikola, I become a better person and I bring the positive side of myself when I talk to you because you're a wonderful person as well. And thank you so much.
Thank you. Ciao.
I appreciate it. Ciao, ciao.